Welcome back. I'm B. Today we're talking about Heart Eyes, a horror comedy that tries to mix Valentine's Day romance with a slasher twist. The trailer had me intrigued and early reviews looked promising, so I was actually excited to check this one out. But after watching it, let's just say I'm glad I rented it instead of going to the theater. And honestly, even renting it for $20 felt like too much. Anyway, this is a spoiler-free review, so let's get into it. Hard Eyes follows Allie and Jay, played by Olivia Holt and Mason Gooding, two strangers who get mistaken for a couple by a serial killer obsessed with love. It's got the setup of a fun horror comedy, romantic tension, a mass killer, and some bloody Valentine's Day mayhem. I feel like it kind of wanted to be Scream with a rom-com twist, but let's be real, it falls pretty flat in comparison. Let's start with the positives. I actually liked Mason Gooding in this. He's always got a natural charm, and his chemistry with Olivia Holt was very solid. Their back and forth was entertaining, even when the script didn't always help them out. And visually, the Heart Eyes killer had a distinctive look that fit that love obsessed slasher theme well. I just wish they did more with his look. Now, as for the kills, they were fine, just normal horror kills, nothing super creative, but a few were kind of fun. I wouldn't say any of them were standouts, and honestly, in a movie like this, you'd expect at least one or two really memorable deaths. Instead, I think it plays things pretty safe, which is a little disappointing for a slasher. Now, where the movie really lost me was the humor. Most of the jokes didn't land, but honestly, this isn't new for me with a lot of horror comedies. Sometimes I feel like there's just a cultural difference in humor that makes it hard for me to connect with these kinds of jokes. They tend to rely on a certain style of awkward, quirky banter that doesn't always hit for me. I think Heart Eyes was aiming for that witty, self aware style that movies like Happy Death Day or even Freaky did well, but it just didn't work here. And then there's the killer reveal, which I won't spoil, but let's just say it was underwhelming. If a slasher is going to lean into the mystery aspect, the payoff has to be worth it, and this one just wasn't. Overall, Heart Eyes was okay, but nothing special. It had potential, but it didn't fully deliver. If you're looking for a fun horror flick with some romance thrown in, it's fine for a casual watch. But if you're hoping for something as fun as Happy Death Day or as clever as Scream, this ain't it. If you haven't seen it yet, maybe wait until it's on a cheaper rental or streaming service. Now, I normally like to rate my movies out of Scream Queens. So my rating was a 2.5 Scream Queens out of 5. For Hard Eyes, it's not terrible, but it's not something I'd rush to rewatch either. And I was thinking about this. There aren't many horror rom-coms that I can think of, so I'm just wondering, what are some of your favorite horror rom-coms? Let me know in the comments. All right, folks, that was my very short, spoiler-free review. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more horror, sci-fi, and everything in between. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.